What's good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, MoneyBass, out here about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, each week, I think we have a little interruption. All right, guys, each week we get out here and see how many fish I can get to the boat. We're out here for a good time, not a long time. So we'll be out here for maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. As we get the fish to the boat, all that you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and guess the exact weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you can walk away with a nice little chunk of cash, all right? So we had 2 winners from yesterday, so I want to give a big shout out to them. I do not remember who were the 2 winners yesterday. Let me see. Tom Mix, shout out to Tom Mix. Member of the Money Team, walked away with a nice $40 bill yesterday. And he also gifted either 4 or 5 memberships back to the channel. So big shout out to Tom Mix. And the other winner was somebody new to the channel. I think they were here for the first time, wanted to check out Bass for Cash, was like, hey, is this Bass for Cash thing real? Oh yeah, Bass for Cash is real. So they walked away with a nice little payout too. All right, so make sure you guys pay attention to the messages that are in the chat. Those are the rules of engagement for Bass for Cash, all right? One of the main things to remember is that you only get 1 guess per fish. If you put more than 1 guess in there, you will be disqualified. Shout out to Alexandra. I think she disqualified like 4 or 5 people yesterday. So you don't want to be on that DQ list. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and roll out today. Just trying to think, what is the game plan for today? I think we're still going to stay shallow, guys. As you guys know, pollen and everything is coming out. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and roll shallow. All right, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. It definitely helps out the channel. And we'll be out here for maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Make sure you share the link to the to this live stream. And let's go ahead and get rolling, guys. Get it twisted, man. Don't try to be a specific. Oh my. All right, peoples, it's time to make some things happen. Who do we have in the chat today? I'll be right in the chat in just a second. Let's go ahead and get things set up. So you heard the plan, guys. We are out here for a good time, not a long time. See if we can give some weekend cash away to the people that are tuned in today. What's going on, Alexander? We have Night Shift jumping in here. What's going on, Night Shift? Night Shift is like, hey, I want some of that cash. Heard you have some cash to give away for some of those bass. So we're gonna try something a little different today, guys. We're gonna try to start off on some laydowns. And then we'll head to some creeks. Just have a good day with it today. All right, so do we have any of the winners from yesterday in the chat? Let's get everything. What's going on, Waves? It says happy Friday. That's right. It's a good Friday. Gonna get out here and see what we can find out for the day. See if these fish want to come out here and have some fun. What's going on, Dontre? We have Michigan Bully Life tuning back in. Got hooked up with that membership yesterday. Shout out to Clint Perry. And also want to give a shout out to Tom Mix, gifting those memberships yesterday. Yesterday's Bass for Cash winners were Tom Mix, walked away with a $40 bill, and Joseph Sains. Texas News said, what's good? What's going on, man? Good to see you out here in the chat. We are sitting in 33 feet of water right here. You see how close we are to the bank? But we are in 33 feet of water. And I have a feeling that we're gonna have a fish to come along and hang out with us in just a second. What's going on? Crystal says, back at it again. That's right. What's going on, baby boy? Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. Let's make sure we get those likes up. So that way, as we get fish to the boat, we don't have to wait for those likes to build up, guys. Dontre says, what is your home lake? I guess I'd say that it is Lake Lanier. And that's where I'm fishing at today. Let's make about a 50-foot cast out there. Looks like we might have some customers out there hanging out. All right, so for anybody that is just tuning in, we are just getting started, so you haven't missed any of the action yet. Michigan Bully Life said, I have 60 lakes around me. So how many of those 60 have you actually fished? Yeah, I've been having fun catching fish on this Neko Rig setup lately. Oh, no. And I would throw it right into, let me see. Okay, good. I got it back. Got it back without getting hung up. Let's make a better cast. So right now I'm just fishing some laydowns that I came across. Look at that, and made the same cast again. All right, there we go, that was a good one. All right, so you said you fished 4 or 5, okay. So you only have about another 55 to go, right? What's going on, Lady Wiser, tuning in? Good to see you back in the chat. We're out here for a good time on a Friday, seeing if we can give away a little bit of weekend money for this thing we call Bass for Cash. So for anybody new to the channel, it does not cost anything for you to participate in Bass for Cash. All that you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and guess the exact weight of the fish that we bring to the boat. That's it. That is it. So I'm just gonna fish around here for maybe about 15, 20 minutes, and then we're gonna take off and head to another location. Just wanna try something different every once in a while. What's going on, Kevin Two Fish? It says getting ready to hook up the boat now to fish as well since the thunderstorms are out of the area. Good deal, good deal. So yeah, we are just getting started, guys. We've only been out here for probably about 5 minutes or so. So we don't have anything to the boat just yet. We're working on it. Somebody else out here riding around. Out here for a hunt for these largemouth and spotted bass. So I'm starting over here today, just trying to see if we can run up on a few largemouth real quick. But if not, we'll get back to the game plan. What's going on, Chris Phillips? Good to see you in the chat. We have Midwest tuning back in. Midwest said, empty those pockets out. Run those likes. He said, run those likes. Give them all up. Oh, Midwest knows the routine. Kevin Two Fishes knows the routine too. Once we get those fish to the boat, of course, we're going to check the likes. We have to make sure we keep those likes up, guys. I think we have about 50 to 60 people in the chat. What's going on, Voodoo? Voodoo was in the chat. So yeah, everybody, we are just getting started, so you have not missed anything yet. Colorado angler said, you missed one. It was right under that log. I know. I saw it, right? I saw it, but it just didn't want to bite. Head piece or a chest piece, neither one. When we do Battle of the Anglers, I have on a headset. But for these, I just come out here and have a little fun with it. Chicken Hawk. Where is Chicken Hawk hiding at these days? You know Chicken Hawk is out there hiding after he got stomped out at the last Battle of the Anglers. But we're planning the next one, guys. We're going to see. We're going to see. Had a few people reach out to me. So we have some organizations that are going to be running their version of Battle of the Anglers. Shout out to FishXLive.com. Make sure you guys keep that in mind, FishXLive.com. If you are ready to step into the 2025s, into the 2000s, and start doing live tournaments, guys, with catch, weigh, release format or just live fishing tournament formats, more like that MLF style. If you like that, make sure you check out FishXLive.com. If you are a part of a bass club, crappie fishing club, catfish club, carp club, any type of competitive fishing, you definitely want to make sure you check out FishXLive.com, guys. Voodoo said, is Chicken Hawk somewhere licking his wounds? He sure is. Man, I figured these fish over here would be ready to bite. But they're not. They're not cooperating. Yeah, so the sun is out bright. See, we have bluebird skies out here today. A nice, pretty day, guys. What's going on, AC? I see she's in there giving you guys some vital information once again. Man, I can't believe none of these fish over here wanted to come and take a taste of this Neko Rig today. Voodoo said, y'all better read those rules. Shipboy said, when are you going to pull up in a kayak? Probably on the 33rd. Check your calendar. Let me know what day the 33rd is. Now you'll catch me out there on a kayak. Alexandra said, never. I mean, you never know, Alexandra. Maybe what's today, the 28th? I might head out here on a kayak on the 33rd. Oh, there we go, guys. Oh no, he pulled me down into the branches. Pulled me down into the branches, guys. Pulled me down. The fish won. There he go fishing. Said, man, you need to hit him in the mouthpiece with a jig on that tree. Could you guys see it when it was hitting the line? But it pulled me down. I mean, sometimes that's the price of admission when you're fishing some of these laydowns. That fish was like, oh no, partner, you're gonna lose this battle. And I may have to even break off. I think it pulled me down underneath the branch. Okay, we got it back. We got it back. Let's do a little skipalization over there. Let's skip this little laydown real quick. Man, I kind of want to go back to that other spot real quick where those fish were at. Oh, there he go. He laughing. There he go fishing. Is laughing at me. Yep, that fish beat me that time. It won. Blastard says, no bendation. Aw. We'll get some bendation going on in just a second. There you go. Fishing was out here doing his thing with a jig, doing it big. Man, I used to fish a jig a lot. It used to be one of my main techniques. What's going on? We have Cove Ultimate Fishing in the chat. What does Cove Ultimate Fishing have to say? He says, them bass know you when they see you. They telling their cousins not to bite your hook. You know what? I think you might be right. They told on me. They were like, hey, that's your partner MoneyBass up there. He'll pop you right in the mouthpiece. They said they don't want to come and play Bass for Cash with us. All right, I'm casting back over there again, seeing if that fish will come back and bite again, which you probably won't. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to go back over here real quick. And actually, let's throw a crankbait on my way back over here. Cove Ultimate Fishing says, I'm surprised you're not throwing your shallow crankbait. I thought I felt a little something, something. Oh, yeah, but you heard me. I'm about to pick that crankbait up real quick. Dontre says, throw something different at him. What's going on, Ken? Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you back in the chat. Oh, man, but you guys know what? We don't have much time today. So let's go ahead and move. Let's go ahead and just hurry up and get some fish to the boat. So remember, Bass for Cash, guys, all we need is a 14-inch fish or better to qualify for Bass for Cash, all right? So since we're going to be out here for a short time, we're out here for a good time, not a long time. Let's go ahead and get a few fish to the boat real quick. I don't really have time to play around and have some fun today because I want to see if anybody can walk away with any of this weekend cash money. But let's check something else out real quick. Let's just check something out. gotta have faith in your partner, Money Bass. I'll get a fish to the boat, guys. But we're just getting started. We've only been out here fishing for, what, maybe like 15 minutes? Something like that. But there are some things that I wanted to check out today. Angel says, bro, where you at? I'm out here on Lakeland. What's going on, Tyler? Good to see you back in the chat. Oh yeah, time is gonna go by kind of fast today, guys. Ken says, why do I only have a 2 next to my name? I am not sure. Somebody else had the same thing where it didn't update correctly. Ken said, hey, I've been a member for at least 3 or 4 months. Yeah, hopefully they'll get that corrected, because I think there were a few people that all of them had a 2 next to the name instead of the actual correct number. Dante said, just go ahead and get 1 to give you a confidence builder. Oh, and we missed him again, guys. We missed him. But I don't think that hook got him, so let's get back over there and see if it'll come on back for round 2. Come on back, buddy. Let's try that one more time. One more again. So that's 2 that we have missed, guys. 2 misses. Ken said it's probably on a bed. It's probably nap time. All right. Let's go ahead and hit this other side of this pocket, and then we're gonna roll to another spot real quick. We're doing some speed fishing, guys. Speed fishing. Let's get a long cast out there. There you go, Fishing said, Sitting hooks on bluegill. That's not right. Oh, man, why you got to call me out and say it's a bluegill? Not a bluegill tapping on my line. Oh, goodness, guys. It tricked me. I was hung up. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here and roll to another spot. Man, oh man, it's not looking good for the home team. Ken says, what size braid do I have on here? So I have 20-pound braid, this high-vis yellow. That is my main line. Oh my goodness, look at that big bass right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was a nice one too. I don't know if you guys could see it. So I have 20-pound braid on here. Man, that would have been a good fish right there. So I have 20-pound braid on here, and I have that tied going to a 12-pound leader, and that leader is about 15 feet long because this lake is very clear. I saw that. So you actually saw the fish? Did I have the camera pointing down to where you saw that fish? Wow, okay, so you guys actually saw the fish. Good deal, good deal. All right, one more cast over here, and then we're rolling out to another spot. Ken says, throw that fluke. Ken says, I love that all year round. Fish always love a fluke, right? All right, let's move, let's move. Stick and move, stick and move. All right. Dante says, what connection knot do I have? So I have an Alberto knot is what I'm tying for my braid to fluorocarbon leader. Ken says, why do you wear gloves? Well, I just started doing that just so whenever I reach and grab the fish and stuff, as far as getting finned, I got tired of getting finned a lot. So it kind of helps out with that for me. 5280 says so your hands don't get sunburned. Hey, I guess that's another perk of it, right? Tyler said, when is the perfect time to throw a spinnerbait? The perfect time to throw a spinnerbait is right before the fish bites it. What do you think? Is that a good answer, Tyler? The perfect time to throw a spinnerbait is right before a fish bites it. Voodoo said, that's wrong. Now, for me, I like throwing spinnerbaits when there's submerged grass and let it tick through the grass. Throw them around in laydowns and stuff like that sometimes. But mainly for me, whenever I'm fishing for largemouth is when I like using spinnerbaits. Oh yeah, Andre, windy conditions, that is true. It's textbook. Dontre says, I love power fishing. Yeah, I like fishing for whatever technique is getting bit. But really for me, if I can catch them on a shaky head and get them with that single hook, I know my chances of getting that fish to the boat are very high. Oh, man, goodness gracious. Oh, it came back and and it came off again. Good Lord, what is wrong with this hook? Okay, look at that, guys. So you remember yesterday I was telling you guys about using these practice hooks? That is why I do not use, I use these hooks whenever I practice, because at least it lets me know that the fish are there. But I will not use those hooks in a tournament. The tournament hooks I use are about $3 each. All right, so now I know we can get over there and get that fish. And there's more than one over there because they were fighting for that bait. What you know about slurricane, chef boy? Man, oh man. Back-to-back hits and back-to-back misses. That's 4 fish today, guys. That's 4 fish that came off. Now, is Texas Noop in here? Because Texas Noop was laughing, saying, oh, so now the hooks are talking? Yeah, those hooks were talking yesterday. But today, you see why I put those hooks on the bench. I use them for pre-fishing and practice, but not in the tournament. All right, it's time to get serious. It's time to get serious. Let's go ahead and put some stank on it, guys. And get a fish to the boat real quick before time ticks away on me. Put a little stank on it. What's going on, Pure Alaska in the chat? Good to see you. We're out here trying to see if we can give away a little bit of weekend cash for a bass or two. I came out here a little late today, guys. Wish I came out a little earlier. Had a chance to get a few more fish to the boat. All right, do we have any new people to the channel? If you are new to the channel, type the word new in the chat. Just want to get an idea of who we have tuning in today. Any new viewers to the chat? Chef boy putting new in there. Okay. We have Detroit. Let's see, what does that say? Detroit, Michigan. Oh, I like that. I like it. Dontre says, hey, I'm slightly new. Not quite a month yet. He said, I still qualify for new. We have Shooter Shoots in this in the chat. Okay, let's get something moving down there a little bit. Let's see if they want to chase something. Ken said, I think it's the rod that's the problem. All right, there we go, guys. That's what they wanted. And it feels like a good one. It feels like a good, oh my goodness, it feels like a good one. Can you guys see that? Do you see the bendation? Oh my goodness, and it's a fighter. It is a fighter. It only has one hook in him, guys. One hook. Can you guys see that fish down there with one hook in his mouth? One hook in his mouth. And the net is way over there. Can I get the net in time? Oh no, the net is not set up, guys. The net is not set up. Where is he at? Oh, and we got him. And we got him. Oh my goodness. Whoa, oh my God. Do you see what just happened? Do you see that? All right, in the chat, who was screaming out crankbait? Who was screaming out crankbait? All right, this right here could be a $40 bill going into the weekend for somebody. Do you see that? Now, if we got one, guess what we can do? We can get another one if we got one. Take a look at it, guys. Do you see the stomach on her? Oh, yeah. She's like, oh, yeah, I wanted to come and play and hang out with the group today. She's like, I want to hang out with the money team. Let's see, is anybody going to walk away with a nice $40 bill today on this one? Take a look at her. All right, all right. What are you guys talking about in the chat? So if we got one, that means we can get another one. If you got one, we can get another one. I want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. SWAT Lawn Operations is one of the original sponsors of this thing we call Bass for Cash. Let's go ahead and get another one to the boat, guys. Dontre says, that's the confidence fish right there. Also want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com, guys. FishXLive.com. It is the only app out there on the market of its kind. It is a live fishing tournament app. It allows you, it facilitates live streams for your tournaments. You have a live leaderboard, live streams, live chat, just about a live everything. So if you like fishing catch, weigh, release, you can actually run catch, weigh, release tournaments using the app. You can also run traditional weigh-ins from the app also. But it definitely facilitates live weigh-ins, guys. Ken says, what did I tell you, Money? What did you tell me, Ken? What did you tell me, Ken? Ken said, go ahead and pop him in the mouthpiece with that crankbait. We still have some more time. We still have time to get another fish or two to the boat, guys. We haven't been out here for long. We haven't been out here that long. I think we've been fishing for, what, about 40 minutes or so? See if we can get one more. I know there's another one down there because when it took my bait last time, I had one on, then that one came off, and immediately another one grabbed it. So I know there's multiple fish out there. Zach says, is that a ducket fishing rod? Can you see it? Shout out to FishXLive.com. All right, so how are the likes looking, guys? So we have 50 likes, but we have about 100 people in the chat. What we are gonna have to do, if you are new to the channel, type the word new into the chat. Maybe they just don't know how things work around here. But it does not cost anything to participate in Bass for Cash, guys. All that you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. So make sure you have hit that subscribe button, all right? The other thing, all you have to do is guess the exact weight of the fish. So it does not cost a thing to participate. All that you have to do is hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. We will go into subscriber only mode before we start weighing the fish, right? So we will announce scales open, but we will be in subscriber only mode at that time. And if you wait until we go into subscriber only mode, there is a delay. So you want to make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button now if you plan on participating in Bass for Cash. And I don't see why you wouldn't want to participate, because it's just a way to get some weekend money, some nice free cash for that wallet or purse. Ken said, now why would you change colors? Ken, I'm throwing the exact same bait. Nothing has changed. Oh man, do you guys see what it is? What's going on? Do you see what time it is? It is time for the pleasure boaters to come out here and scare the fish away. Take a look at them, guys. All right, so we are only up to 50 likes, 55 likes, guys. Alexandra, how many likes do you think we need? We've had up to 100 people in the chat today. How many likes do you think we need before we weigh that fish back there? Because maybe they don't realize that cash is real. Do we have anybody in the chat that has won any of the Bass for Cash payouts? If you have won any of the Bass for Cash payouts, put I won in the chat. Put I won in the chat if you have won any of the Bass for Cash payouts. Let's see if anybody in here that has won before. And actually put I won and put the dollar amount that you won. Wait a minute, did I miss something? Oh my goodness, hold on just a second. Shout out to Pure Alaska, came in and dropped the 10 gifted memberships. Guys, I was focused, I didn't see it. I was like, did I see what I just saw? I sure did. I need everybody to put Pure Alaska in the chat. You know I always like to give credit where credit is due. So he has gifted out 10 memberships, which means those people that just got those gifted memberships, what that means for you is that you will have 2 guesses on this fish that we are about to weigh in the live well. And I'll show it to you in just a second. I want to give a shout out to, who do we have? Froggy, Stephen Evans, Brandon, Chris Lucy, am I saying that right? Texas 2A, Dave, Kenny C, John G, Zaros, Double OG, okay. Big shout out to Pure Alaska in here doing his thing. So I'll show you guys what may be getting you. Oh, Alexandra. Okay, Alexandra said we need 90 likes, guys. She's going to make you guys work for this money today. Mike Gray said, unfortunately, the script writers haven't wanted me to win yet. Shout out to Pure Alaska. Pure Alaska is the sponsor of today's live stream. You guys know the routine. Whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support for the channel by gifting those memberships to the viewers, they are the sponsor of that live stream. And make sure you guys go and check out Pure Alaska's YouTube channel. He has some great content over there. You guys want to see some of that great Alaska living, something that I know a lot of you don't know much about, like me. You'll see some very fun and unique content over there. All right, let's keep on easing on around, guys. So we got one. I think we need maybe about 2 more. Let's see if we can get 2 more fish pretty quick to the boat before time runs out on us. Pure Alaska says someone else will have to guess for him because he has to jump off. Really appreciate you for tuning in, Pure Alaska. Like I said, make sure you guys go and check out Pure Alaska on YouTube. He has some great hunting videos and all kind of good things out there that go along with living that Alaska life. He also brings you along for his nice rides after work so you can enjoy the scenery and have some great conversation. All right, guys, we need to get those likes up. Alexandra said we need 90. So that means we need another, what is that, 31, 30 likes, something like that. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat. Let's just get an idea of how many people that are currently watching have already hit the like button. We need to see who's helping the cause. What's going on? Michael Hensley says, what's up from Ohio? All right, remember, guys, all that you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. You must be a subscriber to the channel to participate in Bass for Cash. Other than that, it does not cost a thing to participate. They're a little finicky on me today. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see what just happened? Does anybody see what I saw? Does anybody see what I saw? Shout out to Pure Alaska. One more again came in strong today, hitting us with another 10 gifted memberships. You know what that means, guys? I'm not gonna even make you wait. I'm not gonna make you wait. Everybody go ahead and put Pure Alaska in the chat. We're not gonna even wait for those 90 likes now, guys. Pure Alaska said, let's go ahead and get it cracking. He hit you guys with another 10 gifted memberships. Now, for anybody that does not know the rules of engagement, Alexandra, if you could go ahead and drop those rules of engagement in the chat so everybody know what that means. And while you do that, let's see. So we have Jared, we have FL Fishing, we have Moosey, Mark Allen, Bradley, L Catfish, Tweezy. Who is that? Bass Shaker, CRG, and Eastbound Dog all got those gifted memberships. All right, so I know you guys definitely need to give a big shout out to Pure Alaska, because what we're about to do now, we don't even need those 90 likes to weigh this first fish. We're gonna go ahead and get that done right now. So Alexandria is dropping the rules of engagement in the chat to make sure you do not get disqualified. Remember, you only put one guess and one guess only, one time in the chat once you see scales are open. If you put your same guess more than once, you will be disqualified for spamming the chat. If you put more than one guess in the chat, you will be disqualified for putting more than one guess in the chat. All right, guys? All right, let's see. What is the other rules of engagement? All right, and for the people that just received those gifted memberships, you now have a special privilege that not many of the other ones have. You will get 2 guesses per fish, all right? So just look and see what the other people that have a badge next to their name are doing, and you can kind of duplicate that. You put your first guess, comma, second guess. That is only for the people who just received those gifted memberships. And, Alexandra said, I'm driving, let me pull over. Oh, no. Oh, no. The DQ queen, she's dedicated to the cause. She was like, let me pull over so I can DQ somebody today. Blaster says, I guess it would be bass for no cash. What's going on, Popo from Oak Cliff? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead into subscriber only mode right now. We're going into subscriber only mode. So you must be a subscriber to participate in Bass for Cash. So as you see on the screen now, it says MoneyBass turned on subscriber only mode. Only subscribers can send messages. And that is because we are about to do Bass for Cash. Now, Bass for Cash is where... Uh-oh, what is that right there? I thought I saw something, guys. You know, if you see something, say something. All right, let's get this set back up real quick. Get one of these wacky worms that's ready for action. All right, and so keep in mind, guys, the rules of engagement for Bass for Cash are in the description, okay? Mike Gray says, oh, she about to send 10 gifted Dairy Queen gift cards. Oh, DQ stands for Dairy Queen, right? I do not think so. She will hit you with the DQ if you get out of line. We got that way back under there like we needed to. Chef Boy says, it's the late 80s and early 90s references that be killing me. Is that me that's doing that? Are you talking about me? If I am, I don't even realize. What are the references that you're hearing, Chef Boy? All right, Alex. Oh, thought I had something, guys. I had false bite sensation is what I had. Had a little bit of false bite sensation going on. Uh-oh, I think we got a customer, guys. Oh, no, it pulled. Is he on there? Oh, it pulled me under the. Man, today is just not a good day. These fish have been winning. They're like, oh, nah, MoneyBass, we've been waiting for you. They're getting revenge on me today. They was like, you've been busting mouthpieces for a few weeks, and we ain't about to let it happen. All right, make sure you guys are paying attention to the rules of engagement. Alexandra's putting the information in the chat for you guys to make sure you play by the rules and do not get DQ'd. Oh, Chef Boy said, MoneyBass said, if you see something, say something. Yeah, Chef Boy, I don't know where I got that from. It was just in my head for some reason. If you see something, say something. He says that was the slogan before the 1-800-TIPS. Oh, okay. If you see something, say something. And I saw something, so I had to set the hook on it. All right, let's see. When I see Alexandria put ready in the chat, then we're gonna go ahead and show you guys the fish and open up the scales. Make sure you continue to hit that like button. It will definitely help. Okay, she says she is ready, guys. So let's go ahead and get this cracking real quick because she said she was busy. But the DQ queen was like, hey, I'll take a break to DQ somebody. Did somebody say somebody needs to be DQ'd? All right, now let's see if you guys can follow the rule. We are currently in subscriber only mode. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring this fish out, show it to you guys. And what you have to do is guess the exact weight of this fish. Do you see it in there? It's a nice one. It's a good one. It has a nice little stomach on it too, and it's going wild. It is not happy. All right, go ahead and open those scales up, Alexandra. Go ahead and open those scales up for everybody. There's the fish right there. Let me show you guys the stomach on it. Scales are now officially open, guys. Scales will be open for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Make sure you have hit that like button and put your guess in the chat. Let me put this fish on this measuring board for you guys. Now, this is a 15-inch measuring board, but this fish is definitely longer than 15 inches. If you take a look right there, you see that? It's definitely longer than 15 inches. So you have 2 minutes. Now, this can be a $40 bill for somebody, all right? Shout out to the Money Team, all of the members of the channel. All right, there we go. You guys have 2 minutes to put those guesses in the chat. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna ease back over here and keep on fishing. Uh-oh, did I miss something? Shout out to JFL Boat Build Series. Says, I need help on my Bass Boat Rebuild YouTube channel. Shout out to JFL Build Series. All right, JFL, make sure you put your guess in the chat. See if you can walk away with some of this cash for that bass that I just showed everybody. We have 2 minutes remaining on there. And I will definitely not forget about you, JFL. We will be back. We're in the middle of this thing we call Bass for Cash right now. And everybody just waiting to see, is somebody going to get DQ'd today? I think there were 4 or 5 people that got DQ'd yesterday for not following the rules. They were like, yeah, we saw the rules in there, but we thought we could slide by. Shout out to Texas Noop. I see you in there putting that guess in there. Uh-oh, what is this over here that I see? I see something. Let's see, did I overlook that before? Let me see. Oh yeah, that looks lovely. What's going on, Max? We have Max tuning in. All right, guys, the scales are now closed. The scales are closed. Man, right where I made a good cast too. Let me just fish it back real fast. The scales are closed, guys. We're gonna see if we can make it happen, Captain. Texas Noop said, I need that money. Texas Noop said, I need some gas for that new boat. Uh-oh, guys. I think I see something coming to talk to me. I think I see something. Let's go ahead and hit spot lock right here, so we can weigh this fish and come right back over here and catch another one. See if we can catch a good one. All right, let's go ahead and get this in. We're about to weigh this fish, guys. All right, I did not see anybody got DQ'd this time. All right, so here we go. We're about to make it official. We're about to make it official like a referee's whistle. All right. Here we go. Let's see. You guys see that? We are zeroed out. There's the fish. My guess for this fish is going to be about 263. I'm going to go with 263, guys. No, wait a second. Yeah, I'll keep it 263. All right, here we go, guys. Somebody type drum roll in the chat. Uh-oh. Bam, 243. 243. Do we have an official winner at 243? You guys see it right there? 243. Bam. Come on, curve your tail that way. 243, guys. 243. Did anybody get 243? Did anybody guess 243? I'm waiting to see. Alexandria she said no official winner. Nobody won. Oh my goodness. Nobody wanted that cash. How could it happen? Say it ain't so, Jeffro. All right, let me get me a quick picture with this fish before we let it go. All right, guys. We have a few more minutes, see if we can get another fish to the boat since nobody wanted the cash for that bass. All right, let's go ahead and let this baby go. All right, go back down there and tell your buddies that you were hanging out with MoneyBass. All right, guys, shout out to FishXLive.com. There you go. All right, let's see if it'll jump. Nope. But she did swim away pretty fast. All right. Turn that scale off. 243. 243 was the winning weight, guys. But nobody wanted that cash for that bass. Why is that? All right, let's get back on this crankbait. Do they want a crankbait? Once again, shout out to JFL Boat Build Series, guys. Make sure you guys go check him out on YouTube. Getting that honorable mention today for being a co-sponsor of today's live stream. Really appreciate the strong support of the channel. Alexandra, could you drop the link? Oh, actually, I think you're maybe rolling. So I want you to stay safe. So don't worry about it right now. But everybody go and check out JFL Bass Boat Series, Build Series. Let me make sure. Let me put some respect on the name. JFL Boat Build Series. So who was the closest to winning that time? Did we have anybody that was even close? Uh-oh, my crankbait, I think it got me good that time. Let's see if we can save a crankbait's life. All right, got it loose. There we go, guys. That's why you always want to keep these bait knockers on your boat, because they would definitely save your baits and in turn save you money. All right, got my bait right back. All right, let me check something real quick, guys. All right, guys, guess what we got? We have some overtime. We can stay out here a little bit longer. JFL Boat Build Series said hi. Good deal. All right, so we have some more time, guys. I had to make a quick phone call, check on a thing or two, and we have some extra time on our hands, which means it's time to bust another mouthpiece. So JFL Boat Build, tell us a little bit about your channel. What kind of content do you have over there on your channel? All right, JFL Boat Build Series says, I am rebuilding a Ranger Z20 that hit an island at 70 miles per hour and ripped the motor off. Whoa. All right, so that sounds like some transom damage. What other kind of damage was caused in that accident? And do you know anything about the people that were in it? Did they make it out okay? I mean, 70 miles an hour, I don't know about that one. Give us some info on that crash. Crystal says, well, now I'm going to buy a bait knocker now. That was impressive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you have, if you fish crankbaits or especially treble hook type baits, they will get hung up. And those treble hook baits, sometimes those things are 20, 30, 40, 50, $60. And you do not want to leave those to the lake, because the lake will take it from you and not give it back. All right, guys, so we don't have to rush as much now, so I can kind of relax a little bit. Crystal says, I love my treble. Appreciate everybody for hitting that like button. We're moving up there. We try to get about 100 likes per live stream out here. Again, want to give a big shout out to Pure Alaska, the current sponsor of today's live streams, with 20 gifted memberships. Oh my God. Came in with like a big dog and was like, let me go ahead and make this Money Team army a little bit bigger. Really appreciate that, sir. And remember, membership does have its privileges. The members of the Money Team, not only do they get 2 guesses, which is twice the chance to win, they also get twice the payout. All right, so JFL boats. Uh-oh, guys. No. We had the whole tappy tap and everything, and it changed its mind on me. That is not good. Yeah, that is not good. Why did it do it? All right, so JFL Boat Build Series says, I am replacing everything, wiring, motor, and replacing all the stuff with the 2025 Ranger Z520R seats, console, and all new electronics, lithium batteries, new outboard, etc. Okay. All right, JFL Boat Build Series says, all passengers were luckily okay. Oh my goodness, how could that be? 70 miles an hour in a boat? No seat belts or anything on a boat? Nobody got ejected or anything like that? But that is definitely a good thing that they were able to make it out of that okay. So we're gonna put some stank on it, guys, because I don't know why it dropped it. Because, you know, fish don't have hands. Fish don't have hands. So when you feel that fish pick it up, it's in its mouth, right? So nobody, well, you know, we had 2 winners yesterday. We had 2 winners that walked away with some cash yesterday. So we're gonna stay on it for just a minute and see if we can pick up another winner for Bass for Cash for today. Uh-oh, who just slid into the chat? Clint Perry says, hello, everybody. He said, hello, already edits. Came in and hit the channel with that gifted membership. Really appreciate that, sir. If everybody could, put CP in the chat. You know he is the Money Team General. Already edits is back in the game, courtesy of Clint Perry. Is Pure Alaska still in the chat? Is Pure Alaska still in the chat? Uh-oh, look, already edits was hopped right on in. Clint Perry says subscribers mode is on. Yes, sir. Right now we stayed in subscriber only mode because we just completed Bass for cash, and we had no official winner. Does anybody remember the weight of the fish? What was the weight of the fish that we just weighed for Bass for Cash? Can somebody put that weight in the chat? All right, we got hung up, guys. All right, that's right. It was 2.43 pounds. All right, Clint, I have a question for you. What is a song that you like to listen to whenever you're fishing? What's some good fishing music? What's going on, Whipstick? We have Whipstick tuning in. Hey, guess what, Whipstick? They didn't want that cash today. They didn't even want the money. We tried to give it away, and they were like, nah, that's all right. We don't need it for this weekend. I wonder why they didn't want that money. Uh-oh, looks like we're about to lose a bait. Oh, we got it. We got it back. Good deal, good deal. Yeah, Whipstick, they didn't want the cash for that bass that we just had. All right, so I had to bend my hook out a little bit. Let's fix that back. All right, let me see. There we go. Let's bend it back just a little bit. Now we're ready to roll again. Yeah, Whipstick, they didn't want that cash. I mean, if somebody offered me some free cash, I'd take it. Whipstick said, your subs are all rich. They don't need those twos and a fuse. They don't need that money. All right, Clint Perry is Leon Russell and Neil Diamond. All right, all right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop a video with some Leon Russell and some Neil Diamond on it. There he go fishing. Say, hey, stay off of that deal, man. What's going on with that? JFL Boat Bill Series says, bass fishermen like me, bass fishermen like you. Look it up. Okay, I need to take some notes on these things. Bass fishermen like me, bass fishermen like you. All right, then we have Neil Diamond and Leon Russell. All right, I got you, I got you. All right, Leon, Lady Blue. Okay. All right, I got you, Clint. C219 Troll, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. JFL Bass Build Series says, I produced it last year. What did you produce? Oh, the song. Okay. It's on 160 platforms. Neil Diamond, Cracklin' Rosie. All right. Uh-oh, Whipstick says got to throw some, what is that? Where'd it go? Throw some Jason Aldean in there. All right. right, I felt something, so I had to test it out, but it was just a little branch. I had to chin check him. Had to chin check that branch. JFL Boat Bill Series said, I specifically wrote the song to walk onto Bassmaster stage when I make it to the elites. All right, good deal. Voodoo says, how about some Garth Brooks? All right, that's a good one. Good old Garth. You guys are putting some good ones in there. There you go. Fish said Casey and the Sunshine Band. Bill Withers. Man, I'm not going to be able to remember all of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a video. And then I'm going to ask you guys what your favorite songs are. And then I want you to put them in the comments. So I'm going to make a video. Voodoo said friends in low places. That's kind of a staple in the bar, on the bar scene, right? After you've had a few beers. All right, Crystal. Crystal says so much. Okay, Crystal, what do you want to hear, Crystal? Sasquatch says, My Way, Usher. That's your fishing song, huh? All right, we just had another bite, guys, but it didn't take it. So let's see. Oh, man. That was a terrible cast. See if I'm able to even get this back. Some good old AC/DC. Whipstick said, let it whip by the Daz Band. By the whipstick. Da-dong, dong. Da-dong. Da-dong, dong. Da-dong-dong. I want to see you whip it, show the treat you right. Give me just a minute. All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. Voodoo said Laffy Taffy. I don't know about that one. All right, I'm gonna let's see who can name this group the fastest. All right. All right, Whipstick, type ready in the chat. Then I'm gonna put a little tune out there and see who can guess it. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh, who is that? Who is that? Artist. Artist was on it. Art just got it quick. All right, let's go ahead and change baits again. You guys notice how once I saw that we had more time, I started playing around and quit fishing as much. Because it's fun. Fishing is fun. Yes, it's fun to catch fish, but hey, sometimes you get out here, you can have fun when you're not even catching anything. But we're gonna get some more fish to the boat, guys. There he go fishing. Hit me with the red hot chili peppers. All right, we're gonna come all the way around here, guys. Voodoo says, "Go to Sleep" by Songs by MoneyBass, 80s infomercial. Shout out to Drew. He says, "Hey, brother, hope you're having some luck." Oh, yeah, Drew, we're out here having a good time today. Catching a few fish, having some good conversation. Nobody wanted to win any of that cash for that bass that we weighed just a little while ago. There he go fishing, says, "Slide a wacky under that boat dock." All right, I see you. I see you. We're thinking the same thing. We got this wacky kind of sliding under this boat dock. We're going to see what happens. All right, let's change this color up. Let's change it up. Let's just try out some different worms. Some that I don't normally use. So we're out here on days like this. Days like this are for play. Look at that wasp. You guys see him? Come on, buddy, go on out of here. Come on, don't come over here. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't know what you're thinking. You might be thinking like, hey, let me sting you, MoneyBass, and tell me how it feels. I don't want to feel that. All right, let's see. So I want something that has a little bit of green to it. I don't really want the blue black. There we go. Let's try this straight green pumpkin. Let's rig up 2 of these. Look at that, guys. I got them on sale. It was 75% off of that price right there. Goodness, it's back again. Get out of here. There you go. Fish says, "Do you have a smelt cover?" I don't think I have a smelt color, but I can put some smelts on it. Put some smell goods on there. Will that work? Is that the same thing? All right, there we go, that's that. What is the other thing I need to do? I do not have. Let's see, do I have them? Oh yeah, I got them. Drew said, did you run a small spinnerbait today? I sure did not. I don't really like fishing a spinnerbait when the water's real clear. Unless I'm throwing it on some cover, like some laydowns or something like that, maybe. Maybe. But the water is calm today, too. So I like a little bit of stain, a little bit of wind, the right kind of cover. Sasquatch, we are out here on, am I saying that right? Sasquatch, yep. Out here on Lake Lanier. What's going on, Nathaniel? All right, so we're gonna try these out real quick. Today it's just kind of a slow, laid-back day, guys. Just out here enjoying the scenery, enjoying the chat, good conversations. Again, want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. SWAT Lawn Operations is one of the original sponsors of this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I get out here on a weekly basis, guys. See how many fish we can get to the boat and see if anybody wants to walk away with any of this cash for these bass. Shout out to Clint Perry. He hit nobody really up with that gifted membership. If everybody could, put CP in the chat once again. CP is who we call the general of the money team. Appreciate that, Clint. All right, we're just getting things set up. We're not in tournament mode, so it's no rush. Just gonna enjoy the day. Here we go. Let's change this black worm out. Does anybody like fishing blue and black worms for spotted bass? I normally fish those for when I'm going after largemouth. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? All right, let's shoot across to the other side and fish these docks over on the other side of the this cove. All right. Clint Perry says he roughs his up with his thumb. I do that too. Did you get that tip from Randy? Is that where you got that tip from, Clint? Because that's where I got it from, or maybe you already were doing that before. Drew said throw by that log in the water. All right, Drew, let's see. Where's the log you're talking about? Okay, the log by the bank. All right, let me turn back around. Is that what you're talking about, Drew? That log over there coming into the water? Is that the log you want right there? Drew said, yep, that's it. It's a fish over there. All right, we'll see. We'll see if Drew can call it. All right, so it looks like there he go fishing. Are you saying I'm gonna get one on this dock? Or are you saying on that tree over there? Sasquatch says, you're part of the Rod Benders, right? Yep, the Rod Benders Bass Club. Are you a member of a bass club? All right, there he go fishing, says, I'm with Drew. All right, so what I'll do, you see how that log is kind of coming out from right there, and there's kind of like an overhang right here? I'm gonna cast right over here into that shaded part, and then just bring it across that lay down that way. Is that good, or do you want me to fish down parallel with the lay down? What do you guys think? Or we'll do two casts on it. So we'll do that one coming down parallel with the bank. GFL Boat Bill Series said, hit it parallel. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna do the first one. Oh my goodness. Oh no, guys. It came out of my hand too soon. My bait is way up there in the trees. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can get it out of there. There we go. We got it back. All right, let's hurry up and get that in and redo that cast. All right, I I got to do a sidearm cast to get it over there without getting in the, oh, shoot. This is just not working out for me. I just hit my trolling motor. All right, let's try that all again. Act like you didn't see any of that. Did anybody see what just happened? If you did, put yes in the chat. Wait a minute, Nathaniel. What are y'all at? Drew, what are y'all laughing at? Nathaniel, wait a minute. Triple Y, wait a minute. I just said act like you didn't see what happened. And I tested your loyalty. And look, then I still did another bad cast. I tested your loyalty by asking you if you saw it, and you still put yes in the chat. You guys were still say nope. I didn't see anything. You guys were like, yep, we saw it. Oh, shout out to Russ Cheek. Hey, I hadn't talked to Russ in a minute. I need to give him a call. He's out there doing big things, taking care of his family. Real good guy. Johnny says, have you caught anything yet? Or have you just been yapping the whole time? It's been a little bit of both. Catching and yapping, but really I've missed more fish than I've caught. I think I've missed 4 fish today. All right, there we go. So we'll get that one right over there by that log like you guys want it. Oh my goodness, you guys were right. Oh man, but it pulled me down. Hey, so all right, so shout out to Drew, and there he go. You guys had the fish won that battle again. Do you guys see how many fish I've missed? Let's see if it's still on here. That fish was running with it. Oh, yeah, he wrapped me pretty good too. Another loss for me and a win for the fish. How about that? Oh, man, oh, man. All right, you guys were right. But you know how some of these days the fish just seem to win? Yeah, it took me all the way down under these branches. Yep, that one looks like it's a done deal, guys. Fish won the whole thing on that. Got the bait, everything. Looks like we're gonna have to break it off. Man. All right, what I'm gonna do is try some different hooks now. I've missed 5 fish today using these hooks, so we're gonna change these hooks out. We're gonna use a different hook that I've been I just bought some of these the other day. Let's test out these other hooks. Man, that was bad. That was bad. I'm missing too many fish today. All right, in the chat, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can still hear me okay and see me okay. See, everybody's getting kind of quiet. Whipstick said you were using those target rounds. That's right. Now you see why I use those things for my target rounds. I missed a whole limit of fish on those hooks today. So we're going to try some hooks with no weight on it. Clint said, man, go ahead and spread those weed guards apart. You got to get it right if you want to get it right. All right, there we go. All right, so there you go, Clint. You see how the weed guards are kind of separated a little bit? Man, now I just have to wonder, was it a big fish, a small fish? Either way, the fish won the battle, and I lost. All right, let's try it again. Let's not hook this as much since this hook is a little different. So there we go. We're gonna try these hooks out. Now let's see if the luck changes a little bit. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this under this dock. Mike says for every missed fish, that to be another $10 in the pot. I don't know if that one's gonna happen. Do we have anyone in the chat that fishes tournaments, whether it's bass tournaments, catfish, crappie, carp, any type of tournaments? Do we have anyone in the chat that fishes tournaments? Just put yes in the chat if you fish any type of tournaments. Tripwire says, yes, fishes catfish tournaments. All right, what's the biggest catfish that you have caught? $24. Drew said, did you log it into FishXLive? Tripwire said, nope, I sure didn't. So Tripwire, are you with a club or do you just fish open tournaments? $24.50 says MLF, BFL, and Toyotas. Okay, you doing it big, fishing those Toyotas. So Tripwire and Tony, have you ever won any tournaments? Any of the BFLs, MLF, or Toyotas, or catfish tournaments? All right, so that was the cast that I was trying to get right there. Tripwire says, no, haven't won any yet. Drew says, time to move to a new spot without trees and logs. All right, you guys want me to go and fish some more trees, right? Let me see, that BME says, what's the name of that in Lawrenceville, Georgia, want to fish tomorrow? I'm not sure. What lake is in Lawrenceville, Georgia? Does anybody fish a lake in Lawrenceville? That Beamy says it's a place where I have fished before. I'm not sure. Are you talking about Lake Lanier? 2450 says he has a BFL in the morning at Smith Mountain Lake. All right, well, good luck. You got to come back and let us know how you do. Are you fishing as a boater or a co-angler? Levi says a Lake Murray Club tournament tomorrow. Okay, good deal. All right, Tony said he's fishing on the co-angler side of things. All right, Tony 450, why not go ahead and put it all on the line and fish as a boater? Oh, 2450 says he needs a new boat. All right, so if you win that BFL, well, does it pay out enough to buy a new boat? Oh, man, guys had another hit, but it didn't take it. So let's ease on back over there again and see if we can convince it again. Come on over there and take another bite. All right, let's see how we're doing in the chat, guys. Let's see, things slowed down a little bit. Let me think. Let's go and check out something new. How about that? Let's go check out something. Well, actually, let's check out something old first, and then we're gonna go check out something new. All right, so in the Toyotas, the co-anglers win boats. All right, that sounds like a pretty good deal right there. Slide up on a new boat. All right. I need to catch something with this, with these different hooks right here. I just want to see if the connection, hookup ratio on them is good. Juice says, do I see any structure? So right now I'm fishing some rocks. Baby boy says, any fish in the boat? We've already released the fish. So we did a quick session of bass for cash. Nobody wanted the money, so we went ahead and put the fish back. We're gonna see if we can slide another one in the boat real quick. Clint Perry says, Fuse Gamakatsu hooks are a little pricey. Let's see, is that the type of hooks I have on here? I don't even remember the name of them. Let's see. Let's see. Can you see that? Those are the ones I have on here right now. What are these? Owner. So those are some owner hooks that I have on here right now. Oh no. Had him on there, guys. And that was terrible. I should have just went ahead and set the hook. Oh man. Had him on there, had him on there. Let's go ahead and put some stank on it. Got to get him to hold on to it a little bit longer. It might have been a good one, but we'll see. We'll see. I think we're gonna get him. Let's get back in the game. Drew said you must not want fish. So the water's kind of calm. Well, it's starting to pick up a kind of a little breeze a little bit. What's going on, Frisco? Frisco says, what have I missed about today's Dangle Fest? So we got one on a crankbait, and I have missed 5 fish dangling. So today has been a dangle disaster. The dangling was getting the fish, but I just wasn't able to get them to the boat. All right, we got him, guys. We got him. We got him. Bam! We got him. It's a little baby. Do you see him? Do you see him? He's like, hey, MoneyBass, it's me. It's me, MoneyBass. Let me flip him to the boat. He ain't a big one, but he gave us a little tappy tap. Do you see that little minnow? He gave us a little bitty tappy tap. While I was trying to text and fish at the same time. Al Ward said, it's a start. Drew says the hook worked this time. Oh, so this isn't the same. I changed to a different setup. So I need to keep using that other one. Just bear with me, guys. I have to look something up real quick. What's going on, Pro Doc? Said, what are we fishing for today? Today we're fishing for spotted bass out here on Lake Lanier. Sometimes we run across a largemouth or two, but for the most part, spotted bass is what we run across out here. Frisco says, maybe one day treat us to an area where you have better chances of largemouth. All right, we can do that right now. How about that? Let's go way to the back of the area where I'm at, because I caught a nice largemouth over here about 2 weeks ago. So we'll go check that out, Frisco. All right, so, and what do you want me to catch the largemouth with, Frisco? So we'll be fishing docks and some laydowns, pretty much what you saw me fishing right now, but the area has a better chance of having largemouth. So what bait do you want me to catch the largemouth with, Frisco? Flip, okay, flip what? Give me specifics, be specific. All right, before we go all the way into the back of this cove for the largemouth, let me just take a look at something real quick on this show marker. So Frisco said, is that specific? Yep. So you want a Texas rig. A Texas rig Cinco. Texas rig creature bait. What do you want on that Texas rig? Whipstick said, are we still playing Name That Tune? Not yet. Chef Boy said, we back and MoneyBass is still on the water. Oh yeah, we're still out here dangling. We're out here having a good time, guys. A nice relaxing Friday. Nobody wanted any of that cash from earlier, so I don't know what's going on with that. Chef Boy says, out there still dangling. Okay, a black and blue Magnum Rage Bug on a 3. So Frisco, are you in Texas? Frisco, Frisco wants me to throw a black and blue Magnum Rage Bug on a 3 or 5/0 hook with a 1/2 ounce weight pegged. There he go fishing. Are you still in the chat? I need to phone a friend real quick. There he go fishing. Is he still in the chat? Michael T says, how's the bite? So the bite has been good. The problem is that I have missed 5 fish. There's been 5 fish that I did not get to the boat today. So we got one that was a decent one. So the bite has been good. It's just been me. So Frisco, you are in Texas. If you catch a 3-pounder out there, that's a dink. If I catch a 3-pounder out here, that is a good fish. Michael said, come on, man. Frisco says, big baits, better chance for big. Possibly true on this lake, but there's also a bigger chance for no fish. I'm trying to see, is there you go fishing still in the chat? All right, Al. Appreciate tuning in for a little bit. Frisco, appreciate that, Al Ward. Hanging out with us for a little bit in the chat. All right, there you go. All right, so There you go fishing. He goes hunting for largemouth on this lake a little bit more than me. What do you think about throwing a black and blue Magnum Rage Bug on a 3/0 or 5/0 hook with a 1/2 ounce pegged weight? Would you give that a thumbs up or a thumbs down for Lake Lanier? I just had to phone a friend. I just want to see. What do you think? There he go fishing. Poncho says thumbs up. All right, Poncho, what lake do you fish? And this is another question. Do you guys think that some of the baits and techniques are more lake specific? Oh my goodness, there we go. Do you see that? Do you see that, Frisco? Did you see him jump? He's a jumper. He's a jumper. And he's like, let me see some of that bendation. Do you see that? Is he a good one? He's a decent one. It might be a bass for cash right there that we're looking at. Let's flip him. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, there we go, Frisco. Do you guys see it? It looks like we might have another bass for cash session going on right here. Let's go ahead and pop this one on the measuring board real quick. And it's official like a referee's whistle. There we go, about 14.5, pushing 15. All right, so we have another possible $40 bill sitting right here. Nobody has won any of this cash for these bass today, but maybe things will change for you, all right? All right, we'll see if the DQ Queen is in the chat. Is the DQ Queen in the chat? Give her another opportunity to DQ somebody. Maybe Frisco did DQ today. All right, let's see. What are you guys saying in here? Michigan Bully Life says, yes. Frisco says, another baby toss lost his mama. Oh, come on. Frisco says, I stand correct. Okay, so there you go. Fishing says, never heard anyone use near it might work. Poncho says, I live in Los Angeles, California, and can go, okay, pier fishing. So you're out there. Yeah, so, I mean, let me just keep looking. Beautiful fish. Alexander says, I'm here. Uh-oh, she's ready to DQ somebody. There you go. Fishing says, that might work in the, in the Chattahoochee River. Frisco says, she's always lurking. She's keeping her eyes peeled for a quick DQ. All right, yeah, so that was the request. There he go fishing. That's why I was wanting to get your opinion on that. So for me, I was saying, yeah, it might work, but I think there's a better chance that I might not catch anything. But yeah, if I was to go way up towards, what is that? Clark's Bridge. Is that Clark's Bridge where the row station is at? Way up that way. I mean, there's some pretty decent largemouth up there, but that's like a 20 or 20-minute run. You guys know I'm kind of lazy. I mean, tournament day, sometimes I'll shake the laziness off and do what I do. But right now, we're just kind of relaxing. Frisco says, but when you pop that mouthpiece with that big old Texas rig, that is true. Yeah, so I used to throw a Texas rig Z-Crawl. That's what I used to throw a lot. Texas rig Z-Crawl. Frisco said, next time then. We'll see. I might have to ease up there and try it out one of these days. I mean, I've been wanting to go back up there because, I mean, I have some good areas. Whenever this lake was, the water level was extremely low, what I did is I drove way up the lake to where the water was extremely shallow, and I marked all kinds of stuff that was out of the water. What's going on, Clementine? She said, how's your luck today? Looks going all right. Doing pretty good. I mean, well, I've missed a lot of fish today, but we have another one in the live well right now that we'll be weighing in just a minute. Seeing if anybody wants to walk away with some cash for that bass. How many likes do we have? 99 likes. All right, AC, Alexandra, how many likes do you think we need to go ahead and do another session of bass for cash for the good peoples? There you go. Fisher said the spots are more aggressive on Lanier, so it makes it hard to get largemouth. I agree with that. Frisco says, and by the way, I never get DQ'd. I know the assignment. All right, DQ Queen. You see that? You got a challenge. Frisco said you're not gonna get him. He said he knows the routine. All right, so we need how many more? We need 15 more likes, guys, and we'll go ahead and weigh that fish for bass for cash. See if anybody wants to walk away with a nice little payout. Does anybody want that money? We need 15 more likes. Now, has everybody in the chat hit the like button already? You have not. If you have hit the like button, type the word like in the chat. Oh, I thought we might have had something. But it was some grass. That grass put its mouth on it. I will set the hook on a piece of grass's mouthpiece too. I appreciate all of the cooperation and participation. Uh-oh, guys, I think we're getting a tappy tap. Let's go ahead and slow it down a little bit. I think we're getting a tappy tap. There you go. Fishing says, am I going out tomorrow? I am not sure. Are you fishing the tournament on West Point tomorrow? Are you going to be fishing on West Point tomorrow? All right, so you're not fishing on West Point tomorrow? Uh-oh, there you go fishing. You said you want to go up against Chicken Hawk one head to head. Is that what you're saying? Or you want to see me go against him? Alexandra says, am I fishing the tournament tomorrow? Which tournament are you talking about, Alexandra? You talking about the one on West Point? Nope, I'm not fishing West Point. Is Whipstick gonna fish West Point tomorrow? He said you need to keep hawking the number. So are you saying you want to go against him or me? There you go, fishing. Give me some clarification. Because I just stomped him out not too long ago at Logan Martin. Oh, so Whipstick wants to fish the Hog Hunters tournament, huh? All right, there you go. Okay. So you want to go up against Chicken Hawk. All right, I have to let him know that he has another challenge out there and see what he decides to do. All right, Frisco, what we're doing is largemouth hunting right now. There you go. Fishing says he keep running. Oh, yeah, he's good for some Nikes. Chicken Hawk keeps some Nikes on. He's a good runner. Keeps his track shoes on his feet. Texas News says, I can hear Chicken Hawk now. Oh, yeah, Chicken Hawk is not going to stop. I don't know if a hawk has ever beat the... You said you got to be him running from a beating. I have one of those, too. Bully Lock said we have some big bass in Michigan. What's the biggest that you've caught in Michigan? Chef boy, how do you know all of this? All right, so we're in a nice shaded pocket right now. Can you guys still hear me okay? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me okay. Is the audio and video still good? If not, then I'll probably have to come back out of where I'm at. All right, appreciate that, guys. All right, so you said the video is cutting out. All right, so we're gonna call off the largemouth hunt. All right, you guys are saying the audio and video is still good. All right. All right, let's go ahead and ease on out of here. Can you guys still hear me okay? Drop a 2 in the chat. Drop a 2 in the chat if you can hear me okay. All right, appreciate that. All right, we're gonna cut the largemouth expedition short. So the issue, Frisco, is that the places that I would need to go to target those largemouth, I probably would not have a good signal. Shipper says he's clear. All right, yeah, so I'm easing back out from the cove. So it'll probably clear up a little bit, guys. I take requests, Frisco. I can do some requested times. It just depends. Oh, Shipboy says, we just staring at the water. People think it's fuzzy. All right, let me straighten it up a little bit. All right, let's go and fish some rocks again, guys and gals. Do we have any ladies in the chat? If we have some ladies in the chat, type an L for ladies in the chat. I just want to see. Do we have any ladies watching? Oh, don't forget, guys, we have a fish live well. Do you see that fish down there? That's $40 sitting in the live well for somebody. All you got to do is get us up to 115 likes. We need 11 more likes, guys. 11 more likes, and we're gonna weigh that next fish. Kahlua looking brandy almost every day. Cognac is cool when I'm on gin. All right, guys. Let's see. These are the choices. Which one do you want? Do you want a crankbait? Do you want a little Ned Rig bait? Or do you want a shaky head bait? Which one do you guys want? 1, 2, or 3? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys want? 1, 2, or 3? Frisco wants that crankbait. I should have knew it. We should have known. What's going on, Mask Off Fish? He says, since I didn't get paid this Friday, might as well get paid for some bass for cash. All right, let's see. That water flat, nice. That's right. The second one. All right, so we got 2 people voting for the crankbait. There he go fishing. Wants the. All right, let's see. Shit, boy, put 4. There isn't a 4th option. All right, so more people are wanting that crankbait. So we'll go ahead and roll with the crankbait for a second. I think it might work. I think it might work, guys. Let's see if I can make that crankbait work. Sitting in about 30 feet of water. Let's move on in just a little bit more. Baby boy said, I'd rather go with the wacky. All right, so Frisco, that chartreuse and black, you're targeting largemouth, right? So whenever I fish the largemouth lakes out here, that is the color that I throw. All right, there we go, guys. We got him. We got him. We got him. You guys called it. Let's see if we can get him to the boat. He has a little bit of a head shake to him. I can't tell how big it is right now, though. It doesn't feel like he's too big. Let's, oh, goodness, there he goes. Now he's fighting. Now he's fighting. Did he see the boat? All right, do you guys see him? You see him down there? He's not that big. Let's see if we can flip him with a crankbait. Let's see if we can flip with a crankbait. Bam. Calm down, buddy. There we go. Look at him. Got a mouthful of crankbait on him. Bam. All right, the crankbait people won. But let's see if it's a bass for cash fish. It's gonna be close, I think. Let's see if somebody can get some cash for this bass. What do you guys think? Yeah, we still need 8 more likes, guys. Let's see. Let's see, is it gonna make it for bass for cash, guys? Ooh, and it made it. Look at that. You guys got another chance right there. Good call on the crankbait, guys. All it has to be is 14 inches. Shout out to FishXLive.com. It made it on the 14-incher. So there we go. We have another $80 bill off inside of this live well, guys. We have an $80 bill sitting in here. We have 2 fishes. You guys see them? Look at them. We got two more chances for you guys to win down in there. Frisco says he close. Oh yeah, he was close. But guess what? He was good enough. All right. All right, guys. So what do you guys want to do? Let's do another vote. Let's do another vote. All right, let's do another vote. Now we kind of riled them up a little bit with the crankbait. Do you guys think we should stick with the crankbait? Should we go with 1, 2, or 3 in the chat? Let me see what you guys think. 1, 2, or 3. Which bait do you guys want? Frisco said one of them wanting to belly up. No, that was the one that I just put in there. So he's good. All right, Mary says 2. Michigan says one more time, red. Okay, all right, so we got... All right, looks like everybody's... Okay, we got some... Okay, the 2s win again. All right, so we're going to stick with the crankbait, guys. We're going to stick with the crankbait one more again and see what happens. Let's ease back around, see what we can see. So you guys see the retrieve that I have with that, kind of slow, because I'm banging it off of the bottom over there. That water's about 8 to 10 feet deep. So this bait will go 9 to 14 feet. Frisco said, I know cranking hurts you even though you're catching. Nah, Frisco, I mean, I like cranking. For me, it's just cranking is situational, depending on what I'm seeing, what type of cover I'm fishing, how deep the water is, all of that kind of stuff. I mean, I caught my PB on a crankbait, my 8.56 pounder on a 6XD crankbait. So me and bait are friends. But yeah, see, Frisco, I'm seeing some fish out there kind of relating to the bottom. This crankbait is banging on the bottom, but maybe I need something just a little bit slower. But see, I'm slowing my retrieve too. I don't know if you can see the tip of the rod. Let's see, can you guys see the tip of the rod? Yeah, so you can see it when it's banging off of the bottom, how it's kind of jerking the pole a little bit. The tip of it just keeps moving. So it's hitting that cover down there. It feels good. God, we still need 6 more likes. Six more likes. Remember, guys, the rules of engagement for Bass for Cash are in the description. It covers all of the rules, the things that can get you DQ'd. It also covers the different ways that you can receive your payment whenever you win Bass for Cash, all right? So make sure you guys familiarize yourself with it, so there won't be any issues whenever it comes time for you to collect that cash for one of these bass.